Hello everybody, welcome to another SC2 cast. My name is Paul, casting for you today, game number 2, championship match, losers bracket, MLG Columbus 2011, between the players oGsMC and IMLosirA. Now, the winner of this matchup, best of 3, gets to go play Slayers MMA in the tournament finals. So very important match for both these players. IMLosirA off to a great start, taking a convincing victory over oGsMC in the first game on Shakura's plateau. IMLosirA completely out-macroed oGsMC, at one point having up to 5 bases near the end of the game while containing oGsMC only to 2 bases. And he completely deflected all of the harassment, Stargate harassment of oGsMC. A final 3-pronged attack with +2 Baneling drops at the main and the natural pretty much sealed the game for IMLosirA. But of course, our Protoss player, oGsMC, probably the best Protoss player in the world right now for SC2. It's a general consensus in the SC2 community. He's not going to back down, and we can expect to see a great game from him this game. Now the map that they're playing on is Metalopolis, a very balanced map for ZVP, especially when they spawn cross positions like this. Zerg really like this map because it's easy to expand into the natural and over here for their third, and then eventually take the gold. It's very easy to defend. Same with the Protoss, so we'll likely see macro play this game. Now Losir'a opting to start off with gas and spawning pool, wants to get those speedlings out before early so that he's safe when he expands. So now the expansion's going down, and oGsMC probably going to expand pretty soon. He's not forge expanding like he did on Shakura's plateau because it's a lot harder to defend this natural with one cannon. It's very wide open. Zerglings can come gushing in from all over the place. It's not like Shakura's plateau where there's a ramp up to the natural and it's very easy to defend. So we're probably going to see some kind of 3-gate fast expand with a lot of sentries. That's really the safest way for Protoss to expand against Zerg if you can't forge fast expand. Now we do see a second gas from oGsMC, so we may be seeing this 3-gate fast expand play because you need a lot of sentries. He's building one right now, and that's what we're probably going to see. Speedling upgrade on the way. And we do see a second sentry coming up from oGsMC, so we probably will see some kind of sentry expand. Now, the typical is 3-gate expand. That's what Protoss typically do. We don't see a second or a third gateway coming down for oGsMC yet. So he may actually expand before he drops those 2 gates. He's seen the cross position. He knows IMLosirA is probably going to be opting for some kind of macro play. So he's probably pretty safe if he expands off of this 1-gate play, which he's doing exactly. Pretty shortly he should be dropping 2 more gateways and just continually producing sentries, which is really the only way you can defend this expansion with a lot of force fields. An important thing to note too when you're scouting a Protoss who's doing this is to count the number of sentries that he has. Normally, with 3-gate fast expand, you'll see about 7 or 8 sentries before the Nexus actually goes down. This is a bit of an altered version of that MC's comfortable with 3 sentries. But if you come in and you count the number of sentries, you can basically tell the kind of tech that a Protoss is going after he expands. Now, we do see a second gateway. We see there's a Twilight Council coming up, actually. Right there. And, ooh, Dark Shrine. So we will see some DT play. He's probably going to try to harass a little bit at these expansions. Very typical play coming out of a fast expand. We also have a forge for a cannon. Once you expand, you want to build a cannon as soon as you can at your natural to stop any kind of burrow roach attack. Now we do see an attack coming from MLGCera. Very good timing, 730, and he's going to expand off of this pressure. This really is the time that you want to attack a Protoss if he's expanding off Gateway. It's a very powerful attack. You can see oGsMC, he's got his 6 sentries out. He's got to play these force fields very well. Puts down 2, completely blocks off the Zerglings, but now he's lost the pylon. Loses a Gateway. Loses power to the Gateway, but he's dropped another pylon here. He needs to stall for the Star Trend to come up so that he can warp in a couple of DTs and defend this attack. But right now, things aren't looking that good. Roaches running into the main. We see a couple Stalkers warping in, try to defend. These force fields, continually dropping force fields to stop Zerglings from coming in and killing the probes. oGsMC losing a lot of sentries, which is very bad. They're very expensive units. But finally, we've got a DT out. He's going to take out these Zerglings and going to come in and finish off these roaches. So excellent defense by oGsMC. This is a very, very difficult attack to defend as a Protoss. The timing was very, very well executed by the Zerg. If you see Gateway expand, the typical response from a Zerg is the around the 730, coming with a bunch of Lings and Roaches. That's the new style on the Korean ladder. It's very difficult to defend. Like I said, you're probably going to have 6 to 8 sentries at that point, and you really need to have good force fields to defend an attack like that. But now, oGsMC, he's got his second base running, but IMLosirA getting his third up, expanding off that pressure. Very well played by IMLosirA. He's got a few more Zerglings coming in. Gonna try to poke and prod, keep applying pressure, see what's going on. But really, he's not looking to do much damage with these Zerglings. He's really just coming in, harassing, keeping oGsMC on his toes, stopping him from taking his third, just continually harassing while he drones away at his 3 bases. Now oGsMC researching Blink, a very good upgrade against Zerg at this point in the game. Last game he didn't research Blink at this point, he researched Zealot Charge. It was really a mistake by him when he had Phoenixes and Zealots. Really isn't a very good combination for what he was dealing with. Blink Stalkers, however, very effective. You can blink away when Zerglings get a surround. You can blink micro from Roaches. It's very, very powerful to have Blink Stalkers against Zerg. He's also got +1 attack upgrade coming. And Zerg has +1 missile attacks. Now MLGCera putting down a couple of spine crawlers here to defend his third base, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. On this map, it's very easy to take 3 bases in a crescent shape like this. You can basically put a bunch of defense on this end, and then put your army right in the middle to swing between 3 bases, and maybe put a couple of spores on the other end for drops or any kind of air harassment. Very effective to defend the 3 bases, so it's very easy to get those up. oGsMC finally taking his third, doing the exact same thing, walling this off with a couple of gateways and 3 cannons to defend that right side. And now pushing out, trying to do a little bit of harassment with the Blink Stalkers, killing off a few Overlords. Now, look at this. IMLosirA, he's got incredible vision of the map right now. Look at his Overlord spread. Just absolutely phenomenal. He has vision of pretty much the entire map, save for the middle here and his bases. any kind of airplay is not going to get through MLGsirA. He's got the whole map lit up. And that is very, very good by MLGsirA. But hold that thought, we've got a Nidus Canal coming. And there it is, spawning. oGsMC hears the spawn of the Nidus. He's pulling his army back. He's warping in Stalkers to defend. And here comes a bunch of Speedlings. It's not a lot of Speedlings though, so this attack shouldn't be too effective with this army back here. And oGsMC easily defending this attack. However, on the other side, we've got Roaches and Zerglings trying to take that third expansion. He's trying to stop oGsMC from having that third up. Two-pronged attack, very well executed. oGsMC pulling half his army back to deal with these Roaches and Zerglings. Look at that Blink Micro, not letting the Zerglings get a surround. And warps in a couple DTs to help defend with the Roaches. And still keeping a part of his units over here to deal with the Nidus Canal. Wow. Very well defended by oGsMC. He knew the exact amount of units he needed to pull off to defend his third expansion. However, MLGsirA, off that pressure, expanding into the goal, which is pretty standard. Pressure, expand, pressure, expand. That was a nice play by both players. And I wouldn't say either player came out ahead. But now it looks